except from Teamsters Local 760. I'm talking on behalf of our local, but on behalf of our Secretary Treasurer, John Parks. We not only changed lives, but we also changed names. John's new name is Juan Paques because he's so active in our community. So, just gotta let people know that. The different people that are here today, they're just so from so many different walks of life, is a testimony to the good work that the Commission does. We have statewide issues, and you turn around and there's the Commission there in Moses Lake or there in Mattawa. They don't forget the small towns like Wapato. They don't forget the small towns that are on the reservation. They're everywhere, in the winter, in the summer. I don't know how you're still married, because I know you're always on the road. It doesn't matter if you're from Yaum or from Yakima, from Pasco or from Puyallup. We have issues throughout the state that affect all of us. Whether you're a warehouse owner or a warehouse worker, a unionist or a capitalist. There are core issues that we can work on that affect all of us that we all hold dear to our hearts. And if we identify those issues first and work on them together, we can build a better future, a better Washington for the years to come. And there are a lot of great leaders in the past, and there's also the new leaders. Leaders like Jimmy Mata from the Carpenters Union. Jimmy. Martin Rios, who's been organizing farm workers for so many years. Leaders that are, in the shadows that nobody hears about, like John Parks, who stands up. I'd say, I don't need anybody in labor in Washington State that stands up for the rights of the Latino population of our state whenever he can. You know what it's like for people when you tell them that there was a Supreme Court justice, a Latino that looks like them, put into office? Those little kids in Sunnyside, it's just like, got a picture on the wall. I mean, it gives them hope. We recently did a project with a statewide partnership with the Carpenters Union, Progreso, Latino, with the help of the Civic Alliance, Latina Civic Alliance, and I'm forgetting somebody, the Teamsters and others. We got a bunch of youth involved in getting on a boat with the support of a lot of people here, Luis Moscoso and Phyllis, and God, who am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting some, I'm going to slap myself in a minute, and others. These kids went out, youth got them out in moving the Latino boat, and they actually moved the Latino boat 19 points in the 15th Legislative District. 19 points! We got to work together statewide. We got to forget about the cascade curtain and understand that, right? We just so much appreciate you guys and the work that you do. We put on our shoes every day and we go out and we fight that fight. We want to make sure that people have access to health care. We want to make sure that people have livable wage jobs, right? That people retire with dignity. And there are some great, great employers out there. We heard from some tonight, and there are some that are not so great. And those that set the bar, that set the example for others, it helps the community, right? And we all can work together. We get up every day, and I know why every one of you go to work. I can tell you this. You go to work because you love somebody, because somebody loves you and somebody depends on you. I go to work because I have two beautiful children that I'm going to support, and a mother that I'm going to take care of. And all of us do that. And if we can identify those core things that we, like I said, that we believe in, that move us to do the things that we do, we can work together. We can identify those issues. It doesn't matter, we watch all the time people saying, I can't work with him because he's in the union, or I can't work because he's a business owner, or that one's a Republican, that one's a Democrat. We all belong to the human family. My dear, dear departed friend Roberto Maya used to say, why do we belong to the human family? And I'll tell you, some of you guys remember a gentleman named Sam Martinez. I don't know if you remember Samuel Martinez. But Samuel always used to, the last conversation I had with him was so special, I'll never forget. He was about this big, but he used to make me nervous. And he told me, Roscoe, you don't know about Dante because you don't read enough. And he says, the hottest places in hell are reserved for those that in a moment of crisis take the road of neutrality. Well, Uriel, I think you're safe. I think really you're safe and the commission is safe. You guys are never taking the road of neutrality. And it's just so special to have an active commission, a commission that we can all be proud of, that we can all continue to support, And on behalf of my Secretary Treasurer, we just want to tell you that we do believe in the work that you do. And I'm thinking, because I'm an organizer, I'm thinking to myself, you know, they got 2 people on staff. If 100 people donated 1 hour, 2 hours a month to assist the commission, what would that add up to? Yeah, so maybe we can all think about that. But anyway, thank you very much for taking your time and talking. I heard that you guys have the best maintenance person in the whole Washington state. I just want to know that. Yeah, there he is. I heard we have Manuel Roscoe is your guy over there, and I heard he's a real good guy. Anyway, thanks a lot.
All right, small town night, top of the Wapato. Hey, Wapato, we produce Jules Gutierrez Kenny, Gene Juarez. Yeah, retiring Justice Tom Chambers came from Wapato as well. And Top Nation produced my cousin.